If you are one of the 20,000 new subscribers I picked up in 2023, you might not have seen the video I made about the Bering 72, which I visited while she was in build at Bering shipyard in Antalya earlier in the year. I was invited over to Turkey by the fantastic people at Bering Yachts, where I was honoured to be able to get a glimpse of this extremely capable long-range liveaboard explorer yacht being built by the talented team of boat builders at Bering Yachts. As my subscribers already know, this channel is all about extremely capable explorer, expedition and trawl yachts, as well as other boats which can be used all year round. And in the past 3.5 years I have made 19 different videos about the various models in Bering's impressive lineup. The Bering 72 has always been one of my favourite models in the range because of its traditional trawler style lines and remarkable features. So with all of this in mind, when I saw that Bering had splashed hull number 1 of the Bering 72, then I just knew that I had to make a short video about the launch and touch on some of the features of the Bering 72, which I personally really like. The Bering 72 was developed after the team at Bering Yachts gathered feedback from the owners and captains of the Bering 65, who at the time had clocked up over 100,000 nautical miles of navigation. The 72 is based on the same technical platform as the Bering 65 and has the same standout lines and formation of what was already a very popular boat amongst explorer yacht enthusiasts and boat owners who want to explore the world all year round. With the Bering 72, the naval architects and designers at Bering Yachts streamlined her appearance with sleeker lines and larger panoramic windows. The result is a modern and clean looking trawler style explorer yacht that has the ability to take on the wrath of Mother Nature whilst ensuring that all who sail upon her are not only kept extremely safe, but are also able to enjoy the elegant finish and custom interiors which Bering has become known for. And talking of long-range navigation, the Bering 72 can carry 6,340 gallons, which is around 24,000 litres of fuel, meaning that at a comfortable and respectable displacement speed of 8 knots, this explorer yacht has the ability to cruise over 4,000 nautical miles before she has to take on more fuel. The boat has an LOA of 22.18 metres, which is 72 feet and 6 inches, a maximum beam of 6.45 metres, which is 21 feet, a maximum draft of 1.87 metres, which is 6 feet, and has a gross tonnage of 120 gross tonnes. She can also carry up to 2,855 litres, which is 754 gallons of fresh water. And she has a maximum speed at half load of 10 knots. And if all this talk of cruising aboard at Bering has got you in the mood for some vicarious nautical adventures, then be sure to check out the video that I made about my weekend on a Bering 92, where I got to experience the full Bering Yachts experience for a couple of days with some people who you might just already know. If you want to watch that video, then I will leave a link on your screen now, which you can click on depending on which format you are watching this video on, or alternatively, I will leave a link to that video in the video description. Let's delve back into the impressive Bering 72. At first glance, it's a masterpiece born from the classic trawler lineage. Yet, as you look closer, the distinct differences begin to shine through. Notice how the stem presents a less pronounced overhang angle, a subtle nod to modern design. Meanwhile, the transom stands almost vertically, elegantly integrating a large swim platform. As your eyes continue to take in this brand new boat, you will undoubtedly notice the Bering 72's streamlined shape. It's a harmonious blend of varying bow and stern levels, complemented by brilliant lines that grace the aluminium superstructure. The expansive pilot deck windows offer an unobstructed view of the horizon. Then there's the bow section. Here, vertical portholes punctuate the design, adding a contemporary touch. In my humble opinion, the Bering 72 is more than just a trawler-style explorer yacht. It's a statement of luxury, a testament to modern design, and a sanctuary on the seas. Bering yachts have become incredibly popular amongst nautical explorers who want to be able to venture off over the horizon without having to constantly keep tabs on the latest weather forecast, and who would prefer not to have to orientate their schedule around the unpredictability of Mother Nature. Experiencing firsthand the meticulous care with which Bering Yachts approaches each project, I was struck by their unwavering attention to detail during my visit to see the 72 being built. They don't just check every single aspect of these formidable boats, they double check. And this thoroughness is quite obviously a driving force behind why so many Bering boats are currently being built. Having had the privilege of visiting their facilities in Antalya on multiple occasions and even staying on a Bering 92, I can speak from personal experience about the warmth and professionalism of the Bering team. The journey of this Bering 72 promises to be a captivating tale. I'm eager to see which corners of the globe it will grace with its presence, and who knows, fortune might smile upon us and I could have the thrilling opportunity to present to you an exclusive walkthrough tour from on board the very first hull of the Bering 72. Imagine experiencing together the intricate details and luxurious features of this magnificent vessel, all through the lens of my trusty GoPro. But what do you think of the Bering 72, and if you owned her, where would you take her? Let me know in the comments below. As always, I'd like to say a massive thank you to my channel members for supporting my YouTube channel by becoming a member. If you'd like to find out more about channel membership, which is basically YouTube's version of Patreon, then click on the link in the video description. And if you'd like to check out my Bering Yachts playlist, then I'll leave a link for that in the video description. If you are one of the 50,000 people who have subscribed to my channel, I want to say a massive thank you. I really do appreciate the support, and I wouldn't have been able to do anything like what I've done over the last 2 years without your subscription to my channel. So if you're still watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell as well. The more subscribers I get on my YouTube channel, the more boats I'll be able to get on.